there are so many environmental groups, which is a positive thing, but many of them have different agendas, and they are often sort of competing with each other on that basis. Justice! Justice! There are 29 million homes in the country, and if, as the newspapers are suggesting, is that we're going to retrofit all of those, and say that were to cost £40,000 or £50,000 per property, it may be less, it may be more, you can see the problem that we face.
I will eat plant-based foods! That's what I'm talking about! Look at all the awesome vegans that we got here. So listen, even if you're pre-vegan, we love you and join the conversation. It's as simple as that.
So you've come all the way from Switzerland.
That's right, yeah.
This is obviously a cause very close to your heart.
Absolutely. I mean, we live very close to the Alps, and the Alps are warming faster than the rest of the planet. What annoys me more than anything else is the sort of promises and big words that are being spouted off the stage in COP26 as well, and nothing happens. It's infuriating.
Climate justice! Now! Climate justice! Now! Climate justice! Now! Climate justice! Now!
Now we have the fourth great scientist warning that has been issued. It was written and it came out about 10 days ago. It's up for publication currently. It covers all of those same stresses as well, but it goes deeper. It's an 8,000 word document that goes into the actions required from everybody at community leadership level, parish leadership, up through local authorities, national governments, and up at COP26. And the whole point of the warning is it's the world scientists' warnings into action paper, demanding we get the right kind of action. It's no holds barred in the scientists' warnings. It's scientists telling it as it is.
What do we want? Climate justice! We want it now!
In addition, which I think you were alluding to, is we issued a letter to Prime Minister Boris Johnson and Prime Minister Mario Draghi,
Yes.
Which was from Scientists Warning Europe. And that letter has been signed by 28 mainly top climate scientists, including the grandfather of climate scientists, James Hansen, Sir David King, Chris Rapley in the UK, Kevin Anderson, and many, many others, including a number of IPCC authors and the original vice chairman of the IPCC when it was set up. And that letter really shows the frustration of climate scientists who are saying, we're totally fed up. We've been telling you for decades what you need to do. We can't tell you anymore. It's now time for real leadership. The only bit of science in the letter is the scientists say it's 2030 or as near as possible. 2050 is the road to ruin. It's a politically created target from Paris Accord, and at the time may have been an ambitious target, but we're shoehorning the science into it now to try and give ourselves a feeling of comfort, and it's the wrong target. We must be at 2030 or earlier. The letter also refers the Prime Ministers effectively to a quote of Churchill which says it all, and we asked them to write their place in history, and Churchill said that, I'm not afraid of how history is because I'm going to write it. And we're asking to those Prime Ministers to write their place in history by leading from the front and getting us on the right track.
One Vision Bristol is a beautiful model. I really love it because it does start with the community and it has the council involved. In our area, it seems to be really difficult for the council to spread its roots downwards and for the community to reach upwards. And there is that model. We've also discussed, when we were discussing One Vision Bristol, was to talk about donut economics. And if people have got a really good model like that, it helps them to start to imagine the vision. But what is missing, certainly from my council, is the vision. I want to know exactly what it's going to look like.
I'm a GP and I'm here to raise awareness of the health impacts of climate change. We know that climate change is going to be disastrous for health. It's going to increase food insecurity, affect people's homes with more extreme weather events, increase droughts. So it's it's going to have huge impacts on health, and it's terrifying. So basically that's why I'm here, is to sound the alarm and to try and get politicians to pay attention and to make the policy changes that we need now.
We haven't had one complaint in our parish over the last 2 years of having declared a climate emergency and set a 2030 net zero target. Not one complaint at all, and particularly what people don't realise is they often talk about the young being so engaged, and they are, but the old people are even more engaged. When you go door to door, the pensioners, the 70-year-olds and the 60-year-olds are really worried about climate change, and they feel really relieved when somebody's taking action and they want to help.